Hey, welcome back to RWE Racing with Ease. This is a stream of our Formula 2 race, Formula 2 Championship. Going to be round 6 going into the Britain Short, Silverstone Short. We've got a 100% race for the feature and 100% race for the sprint. Because it's a shorter track, we can do more laps for the same amount of time. It's still going to be a one-shot qualification, but I'm here. My name is Aidan, hosting, one of the admins of Racing with Ease, and my friend Andres, CTR Kaos, is here as well, another admin of Racing with Ease, and we will be commentating the race for today. So welcome everybody who's listening, and we hope that you enjoy the stream, enjoy the race, and we're expecting big things from these drivers today.
And hey, Aidan, it's a new round for today. We're doing one of the short tracks, and we don't know how it's gonna be. Usually, it's gonna have a lot of overtaking because usually there's only one straight or two. The main straight's not that good for overtaking with these. You have two cars. I've been reading Discord that it's hard to make that corner flat out. So maybe the only chance to overtake somebody is onto the hanger straight before you go to that right turn, and that turn you also have to lift, and it's gonna be hard. So it looks like we will have a dry qualifying here, and we do have a new driver. His name is Septic 17560. It's a new driver for High Tech, and we'll see what he can do here on his debut.
Yeah, Setic had some hype around him when he joined our league, saying that he was looking for a no-assist league, which is great because we're going to be starting one soon. We're going into qualifying here across the line. Everyone's pretty much side by side. We're going to see who gets the first turn. And it looks like Ronhar is managed to take the lead here. Right on board with Ronhar here. Crispy taking it back. They are within seconds of each other, or milliseconds. Oh, it looks like Ronhar invalidated on that lap there, so Crispy is now taking the lead with no issues. Illy following shortly behind. SLR Ferrari in third. Adam in fourth. Ghostly in fifth, going down the line. Looks like it's probably going to stay about the same. Oh, and Illy jumps to the front spot, and Illy takes P1 by less than a tenth.
And I'm very proud of SLR Ferrari. He's been improving ever since this new F2 season has started, and now he will start in P3, and nearly getting 4 points for Univitorsi as he's reserving for today. Second, Crispy. We'll have SLR Ferrari third, Adam fourth. Ghostly again with a good qualifying here with P5, Charles P6. Oh, I'm going down the list and I don't see our leader, Ben Spittles. What happened to him? We have Upstairs P7, Clearer 8th, Pablo 9th, Sectic 10th on his debut, Soki 11th, Pat, Andre, Great Ace, Mexican, Ghost, Ronhar, and Ben Spittles rounding up the grid as he got disqualified. So our race leader and one of the fastest guys in our league, they're gonna start at the back.
Yeah, they're gonna be starting at the back. Looks like Ben disqualified first, and then Ronhar disqualified shortly after that. So they are gonna be starting at the back, and those are the two fastest drivers. You gotta wonder, do you think they did it on purpose?
Okay, so you have the lights. 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. And I'm currently on board with Ferrari. See how they do. A couple of cars getting good starts. Illy, is that Illy making the move? He's still on P1, and now we see Crispy trying to overtake Illy. Illy pulling away a bit more. We'll go on the back, see if there's any contact. We do have yellow flags. Couple cars going wide, 2 cars spin, 1 into the grass, a couple into the grass, a lot of them into the grass. Maybe they're getting confused. We see a car joining back, and there's major lag from a car as well. Well, everybody made it through. I believe here a pit stop will be very costly because with this track anyways, the pit speed is so slow, and the track lap time is under a minute or about a minute here with race pace. So if you pit, your race might be over, but it's still a long race.
And not only that, if you started this race and you got wing damage, like I know a few drivers just did from that collision, then I would imagine a pit stop, because they're all starting on the hard tires, a pit stop right now is going to cause you to take 2 pit stops. And we have our first retirement, or I guess not retirement, but Setic looks like he either disconnected or quit the race. Not sure which one is the case here, but either way, he is falling down the grid, and he will continue to fall down the grid as his AI goes very slow around this track.
And talking about going up the grid, Ferrari just back down to last. I don't know what happened. I saw him; he was in the middle of the pack, but
he was part of that collision in turn 1. And we have looks like a VSC, virtual safety car, is out on the track currently. I don't believe it's a full safety car. We don't see the safety car lined up after the pit lane. So we'll see who gets a good exit from here. We've got Illy leading the train, Crispy in second, Adam in third, Upstage in fourth, Silky in fifth, Mexican Grub in sixth, Ben Spittles in seventh, the championship leader, Ronhar following shortly behind Ben, who is in eighth. ART Pablo in 9th, Setic in 10th, but as we know, he is in AI, so his computer is taking over. Great Ace finishing off, so that finished off the top 10. Great Ace starting the bottom 10 in 11th, Ghostly in 12th, 12's in 13th, ART Andre in 14th, and in 15th we've got Pat. And we are green, lights are out, and we are off racing again. Ben Spittles all over the back of Mexican Grub, trying to get the move done, coming up to Cops, and he gets the move done, but Mexican Grub is still there on the inside. No, he's backed off quite a bit, actually. But Ben takes that position with no trouble.
So there's a little bit of fight at the back with Trolls and WNS Ghost, and we do see 2 drivers pitting clear and Ferrari changing front wings, but I don't know if you caught that, Aidan, but oh, maybe, yeah, Runhar is pitting to serve his drive-through penalty that he received after the restart of the VSC. So I was gonna say that Runhar started 17th and he was already up to P9, but now it's it's going out of the window as he's got a drive-through penalty. He's gonna drop back down to P16. That is Ghostly pitting again, maybe. He's changing the front wing. Now, oh, Crispy has spun. Crispy spun. Crispy made a mistake. He's dropped down to P5 again, making a mistake from P2. Then Illy is now pulling away. What happened to Crispy and Illy? What happened to Illy as well? Illy looked like he spun, and now Upstage is leading this race. Aidan, what is happening here?
This is something out of a storybook. You see, Upstage second place in the championship, Ben Spittles first place in the championship. Both of them started off in not a great position. Now they are in position 1 and position 2 respectively. You know, we're gonna see where this goes, because Illy and Crispy were looking like they had this race under control, and things have changed very quickly.
They're not too far behind from us, so they can quickly. Oh, we see front wing damage between 2 drivers as they're getting confused if they're getting lapped or not. I believe 2 drivers who are lapped. They're still fighting, and one of them broke, so they could let the leader by. Right now, with Upstage in the lead and looking where Trolls is, here a reminder that in the future we see a car pitting. I don't know who that
Crispy
is.
taking a dive in the final, not the final corner, the penultimate corner, getting a position on Adam for 4th place. Now has Upstage in front. Upstage in the pits, getting new tires. I believe it's going to the hard tire to make it to the end of the race. So that could be an interesting move from him to see where he ends up pace-wise at the end of the race. Yeah, so that brings Crispy and Illy back up into podium positions. However, the theoretical second place still is Upstage, even though he was in the pit lane.
So we have a bold opinion from our viewers here, Vajira, saying that he feels like Ben Spittles will win once again, but look, it's only lap 12, and we just saw our leaders who are fighting throughout, both of them spinning within the same lap, and now that puts Ben in the lead. And he started last. So we might see a major comeback from him. I believe from the past 2 weeks he's done. Pole position. won the feature and won the sprint, but it doesn't look like he will do it today since he started last, but still making a good comeback. And I'll quickly...
Lots of drivers with penalties here.
Yes.
Lily has 3 seconds, Crispy has 3 seconds, Adam has 3 seconds, Silky has 3 seconds, so that's position 2, 3, 4, and 5, all with penalties. And I believe ART Pablo just moved up to P5 ahead of Silky. I missed that overtake. That may have been a glitch or a delay.
So I don't know what happened to our stage, but he started. I mean, he pitted early. Maybe the leaders here from Crispy and Illy, they'll try to stretch out their stint so they can overcut upstage. I think at this point, our fastest drivers here enough too. And that's Ben Spittles, Illy, and Crispy. They'll be fighting him. But Ben Spittles, oh, we see a clear wig spinning. A lap car, and Ferrari has retired. I believe he spun.
No. Oh man, he was doing so well, and he was showing such promise. I believe we have a
safety car.
Virtual safety car. It doesn't appear that the safety car is on track. Actually, yes, the safety car is on track. This is a full safety car. So
we have a lot of drivers getting drive-throughs. We're speeding under the safety car. Make sure look what happens at the back, see if there's any action at the back here. I sent 2 invites to sectors, so hopefully he rejoins soon. It looks like Pablo and Andre and those having a bad start. There's already a 2-second gap from him and Runhard, so that's P10 and P9. Ooh, there's a spin from back markers. Andre and clear wig, so I believe Andre made a mistake. And that puts not that many changes, but yeah, a lot of fighting here in the back. Everybody's so spread out, so let's go back and forth up front. And Upstage is now pitting to serve his drive-through penalty.
Serving his drive-through. That no cost.
Yeah, surprisingly, we already have 9 laps remaining. Wow, I thought it would be way longer.
It's been a very fast race, and this is the 100% distance, so if they were to race the Sunstone short in real life, this is the length that it would be for the feature, which is surprising.
Oh, Dorian goes also getting a clear wig in P12, but he's been lapped by Upstage, I believe. So Upstage still getting the last single point here for the feature.
Adam in 4th place appears to be driving in no man's land, not near. He is not near 3rd place. He's about 2.5 seconds behind, and 4th or 5th place is about 8 seconds behind. So Adam's in a good position if he can just hold his spot. 4th place is not a bad place to be. I believe that means he'll start the sprint race in 5th place. Illy, Crispy, and Ben all still within DRS of each other, fighting to take the position from 1st place. Both have DRS sliding down the back straight, going into Cops Corner. All of them getting great traction. No mistakes from these 3 here.
And we have a new somebody here in the commentary with us. It's RW Pat, who retires, one of their last retirees in P15. Pat, tell us what happened at the start. We saw it was somewhat of a messy start.
I had a lot of lag actually, and I actually went very slow on the start. I couldn't get a good runoff, and it brought me right to the back. and I was able to get back up to P11, but then lag was insane. Ron Hart passed me, then everyone passed me. Then under safety car, I started lagging again. I just took it to the pits, retire. I was like, I'm not gonna punt someone by accident just to lag, so I just parked it.
Ooh, we see Mexican Grub and Soki going side by side, and we see ART Under retiring as he goes into the pits. And is that a safety car?
Full safety car.
Another safety car.
Wow, full safety car, lap 22. This will shake things up, I'm sure.
This will be good for Upstairs. It'll give him a chance to pit for softs. At least one of the drivers, only 3 drivers
Oh, Trolls comes in.
who are the hards. And yeah, Trolls will come in, but I believe he'll put another set of softs. But I think with those softs, actually that's a good idea because I think you'll start with that soft for the sprint race. But we still don't know if it's gonna rain.
He's going softs.
Yep.
It's dry. It is gonna be dry.
Awesome. So dry race for the sprint race.
Adam in 4th place had a wide gap between him in 3rd and also him in 5th. So he was in a great position. But this safety car brings Ron Hart, our previous season's champion, right behind him after safety car is going to end. So that could spell trouble for Adam. We're going to see if he's able to hold the position, defend from Ron Hart. I can't see Ron Hart going for any outrageous overtakes. It's going to have to be under DRS in the back straight.
So, looking at our viewers here in the chat, we see Wanking in the chat asking Pat, you buffoon, what happened?
If you Wang, I'll give you a response. If you weren't listening, you would have heard. So open your ears, damn it.
And yeah, I'm going to quickly invite Sectic for the last time. He typed in the chat saying that he's having internet issues, that it disconnects him every 5 minutes. So yeah, Wanking just got here, so he didn't get to hear what you said, Pat. So if you're just joining our stream, Grady is just retired because he had a drive-through penalty, so he just went into the pits just waiting to get a better race for sprint. Ferrari, the same thing. He was involved in a lap 1 incident and just got lapped, so just try to pit and just wait and prepare for the sprint race. Same for Ghostly. After he got a drive-through penalty, he just went to the pits and retired. Pat, the same thing for having Wi-Fi issues, so he's here in the commentary booth with us. And last is IRT Andre, I believe, because he's getting lapped. Just try to save up his energy for the sprint race. So there's contact again. Wanking, no, not Wanking. I don't know what I'm saying. Wanking. Adam and Bornhart having contact, and that puts Mexican to P3. But there's some.
Oh, there's
one wing's flying. And when did Ben go back down to P6? Oh, Ron Hart took out. Ron Hart took out. Yeah, he spun in and took out somebody. I don't know who it was.
I got that on board. It was Mexican Grub in 4th place. Ron Hart made the move, and I think Ron Hart didn't realize that his brakes were not strong enough to stop in time and hit the Mexican Grub round. Now Mexican Grub running in 4th place. However, he does have 11 seconds penalties.
Ben Spencer goes through the wall.
Oh!
Oh no, Ben Spittles. That looks like that spells trouble for his race.
Oh, the last lap was
E9.
8 seconds of penalties, that may not be that good for Ben. He is leading the championship, so this by over 100 points, so this race is not necessarily as important to him as you would think, but he still wants to get points to maintain that championship lead. As you know, we are giving medals to the champions of the F2 League and our F1 League for that matter, for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in the championship at the end of the season. So we're about halfway through at this point. After the feature, we are exactly halfway through.
Actually, we're on the final lap, and Ely might take this. Actually, no, he won't. It's probably Crispy.
We see Mexican Grub with 14 seconds of penalties. So
Crispy comes across the line, and in his position, he was 2nd. With penalties, he comes 3rd. Adam, or 1st, rather. Adam, or Illy coming 2nd, Adam coming 3rd. Pablo across the line in 4th, Silky in 5th. 12, or Ron Hart in 6th. Silky moves up to 5th. 12's in 7th. Mexican Grub in 8th. Ben Spittles in 9th. Upstage finishes across the line, gets his 1 point that he needed in 10th. And WNS Ghost coming across the line is going to take P11, with the last one finishing off no points. We're going to
That's
see.
a 2-3. That's a 2-3 for Uni.
So I hate to say this, guys, but we might have seen the Ben Spittles of last season.
We may have seen it. And Setic,
Maybe.
across the line in the last of the cars running with no points, managed to get the fastest lap of this race. Whether that was a glitch or not, I'm not sure. We'll review it later. But as it stands, he would not be getting the 2 points for that fast lap, but he would be denying other drivers from getting those 2 points from the fastest lap.
So we have Illy, and now we will have Crispy in the commentary booth with us. Aidan, make sure their audio's a bit high for them so we can hear them. And Trolls has left the lobby, so I'll quickly invite him. And Aidan, you can interview them, please.
So, Crispy, you came across the line in second in position, but the penalties that Illy had in front of you managed to get you P1. Can you describe how your feeling was going into that race, knowing you were starting at the back of the grid?
Well, I started P2, bro. What do you mean?
Oh, my apologies. It was Ben Spittles and Upstage who finished or started
Yeah.
at the back of the grid. That's right.
Ben
My
Spittles-
apologies.
Ben Spittles lost it at the end.
Are you happy
but,
you got first place after having a bad couple spells with F2, getting a little unfortunate in the previous races?
Yes. I'm very happy that my drought has ended, and it should have been a Carlin 1-2, but Great Ace took Illy's seat for some reason. So if we could get Illy's points for Carlin, that would be great. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, Illy will be switched to Carlin. There's been a little confusion with the drivers. Now, speaking of Illy, moving on to Illy, if you're in here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I can't really tell, but that was a great race from you. You managed to stay in front of the pack for pretty much the entire race, fighting for podium the whole race. What was going through your head on those last few laps after the safety car ended?
Yeah, the safety car was real laggy. It was like, coming to my car and stuff. I had 3 seconds of penalties, and I wanted to avoid the safety car because the safety car lagged out behind. So I went off the track to avoid the safety car, and I got the penalty. It should be removed, but I'm happy that Crispy got the win because he deserved it.
Yeah, great job. You guys got P1 and P2. So if you want to get those penalties removed, go ahead and submit an incident report, and we'll take a look at it for you, no problem.
Yeah.
And our driver in third, sorry that the screen went away, so I can't remember who it was.
Adam.
Adam, are you in this chat?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you great. So, congrats on your P3. Really, you got that based off of lack of penalties. That was a great race from you. I was watching the whole time. A couple battles here and there, but you managed to pull it through. So, what was your main thoughts in that race? Was it to avoid getting penalties?
Yeah, I was just trying to stay with the leaders, really. I got overtaken by Upstage at the start, but he was on soft, so I just tried to stay with him. The safety cars provided, it was quite a challenge, but yeah, I just tried to keep it clean. Nearly got taken out by Ron Ha. I was close with him, but yeah, I think it was fairly clean. It was a good race.
Yeah, we did get that action with you and Ron Ha on the stream, but that was a great job from you. I know you're on your formation lap for the sprint race, so I don't want to hold you guys up. So good luck, keep up the form, and we'll hope to see some good things from you guys.
Cheers, thank you.
We're going to ride on board with Ron Ha for the start.
And it's lights out, and Ronhar getting a bad start, and we see Mexican Grub and he's ghosting. So I don't know why he's ghosting. And he has contact with 12s and almost spins. And a lot of drivers off the track, and that is Illy off the track completely. So he has rejoined, and now that puts 12s. Oh, what the heck?
And that's
If
Ron
you go-
Ha spinning, taking out another car with him. I wasn't able to see the car that was. It looks like it might be ART Andre.
So Ghost was AFK, and he's facing the other way of the track. So maybe he was AFK, and then somebody clipped him.
And Ghost is disqualified from the
Yeah. Yeah, he was standing still. He was AFK on the grid, and that's Adam making a move on Crispy, side by side until that corner in the penultimate corner, and Crispy makes the move. And that is Mexican Grub still in P2. I believe he'll get this move here, and for some reason we have the telemetry all messed up. It's showing that Crispy's in P1, but he's way back down. So it'll be a few laps, and
Yeah,
Andre has retired. So, oh, Andre spawned in the main straight, and this is safety car.
This is a full safety car. This is a full safety car. We're not joking around here, guys. This is just finished lap 2. And we have a full safety car.
Terrible conditions on track today. Just ridiculous.
So what's going on the track?
Just terrible conditions. I can tell you, I think with WNS goes, I think got clipped by Ferrari. Don't quote me, but I think he did. And then that big spin with Ron Hart, it took out like 5 drivers.
And the leaderboard is showing SLR Ferrari in first place. However, he is a lap down in the pit lane right now. So he is not leading. Wells is leading this race, followed by Mexican Grub, followed by FRA Crispy. And it looks like they're back in the correct order now. So we do have the correct lineup here. 12's in first, Mexican Grub in second, Crispy in third, Adam in fourth, Pablo in fifth, Ben Spittles in sixth, Upstage in seventh, Clear Wig in eighth, Great Ace in ninth, Pat in 10th. Looking like a good race ahead of us. A couple drivers that missed out on points in the feature have the opportunity to get some points in this sprint race. They just need to, keep it together, maintain that pace, and keep a level head. I think that's the most important thing here is to avoid penalties and know when to make an overtake. And he lost all of them right there.
Ooh, we see some confusion between the drivers at the back with the ghost of Tactic, as they're overtaking him by mistake, so they're braking hard. So, oh, the safety car is now gone. I did not see that. So we're green flag racing. I believe Crispy already behind the gearbox of Mexican Grub. He's definitely gonna get the move done at the 100 straight. Oh, 12 is losing it, I believe. I thought he moved wide to make a better corner, and that is Mexican Grub and 12 spinning. And once again, contact between the both of them. They're not gonna be so happy in the Discord. And that puts Crispy in P1. And Mexican Grub retires out of the race out of rage as Trolls makes the mistake. It was a simple contact, and we see Adam fighting with ART Pablo and Ben Spittles. It looked like Trolls made a small contact and both went pirouetting onto the hamburger straight. Not good.
Crispy and Adam both looking fairly confident in this race that they can get a double podium this weekend. That would be something out of a storybook for Crispy, coming off of the last few races. He has not done very well. No, that doesn't say anything about his pace or about his character, just that he has had quite some bad luck. And it's great to see him back up on podium positions and in a place to get that. And we have a full safety car again. Did you see what happened there?
That was me.
That was Pat. Pat is in our chat. Pat, walk us through what happened there.
So, the race was going well. Then Ping started right after the first lap after full racing after the safety car happened, and the Ping got me, and it took me right into the wall past turn 1.
So that is very unfortunate for Pat. Pat having Wi-Fi issues and put the game. I believe it's the game. The game is
the game because no one else has had big leaving lobby issues besides people who've been having issues already with Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's always one that the game punishes.
And it's me. So apologies to everyone who got screwed by the second safety car. It was Ping. I tell you, it's Ping.
Got a lot of cars just diving into the pit lane. I guess they want to get some new tires so they can be more competitive going to the end. So they put on the soft tire.
Everybody, oh wow, ART Paulo had a bad start, and the gap already from Paulo to Ben Spittles is 1 second and 1/10. I'll see what happens with Upstage. Upstage is getting attacked by Clear Wig. I believe he's quick, so I don't know how Upstage will do. He needs to overtake Paulo as soon as possible. Ben already behind Adam. I think he'll wait and overtake him on the main straight. Adam breaks early a little bit. So one of the Unity forces in P2. I believe he'll get the move in the next lap. Christian gets his massive lap.
Unless he can capitalize on the mistake that Adam made. The back straight, which looks like he does get a bad exit out of the straight, and then flies out of that corner, side by side with Adam in the top corner. Adam yields to Ben. Smart move. He can save. Better be safe than sorry, as I always say. So Adam will now be on the charge to get that position back from Ben.
So going on board with Ronhard, nearly he came back. Ronhard right behind Ferrari, touches Ferrari a little bit, makes him have a moment there. Almost lost it. Nearly makes him move on Ferrari as well. He got a bad exit because when Ronhard touched him, he lost traction and really goes very wide. And Ronhard's already behind the gearbox of Ghostly. Oh, and Ronhard broke the corner there, and Adam gets a 3-second time penalty. So that's not good for him, as probably only a second behind him. Oh, there's some contact between Ellie and Ronhard. I believe Ellie will try to make the move here if he's brave enough. Maybe, I don't know, his own teammate from FRA. So they both look up. I don't think he'll get the move here, but Ronhard shows his car to Ghostly and dives into the penultimate corner. Oh, whoa.
Oh, back to Ghostly. Ghostly, anything there really. Looks like he may have gotten some damage. No, it doesn't look like they did get any wing damage. Well, good for him then. Because that was a clean move.
Oh, Ronhard makes a mistake. Makes a big mistake.
Ben makes a mistake.
Oh no, not Ben. So I'll quickly talk about Ronhard. He was behind the gearbox of Soki and turned in very late, and did not know he's weaving as if it's Soki's fault. I believe it's Ronhard's fault. He turned in very late.
And Ben made a big mistake. Now the two racing points running 10th and 11th place respectively Ben as well. So they are leading the championship in constructor points. However, as it stands, they will not be getting any points.
Oh
And
no! Ben spun Ghostly.
Through the turn, Ghostly spins. I am sure we're going to see that later.
Ben spun Ghostly.
Yeah, Ben 100%. It's
That was
Ghostly.
100%.
I'm not going to place blame here yet, just because I am one of the stewards, so I will do this with integrity. That being said, we have FRA Ronhard making a move on clear away for fifth place. He gets the move done, takes it and eases through. And Ronhard is on the charge here, just flying through positions with 6 laps to go. Shortly to be 5 laps.
Earlier, we'll go ahead, Cass.
I believe with the pace of Ronhard, he'll catch up to P3.
And that'll be good for Ronhard. Earlier on, we had Ben spinning. I did also see Ely spinning as well, right into the grass. So, it's been a chain reaction causing multiple incidents to avoid a big crash.
That is Ronhard making a move. I believe that's Pablo. It is Pablo. Side by side, and Pablo just heals and lets Ronhard go. So that's upstage ahead of Ronhard. Ronhard smelling the pudding here. No upstage is hard. He's gonna show his elbows and he's gonna give Ronhard a hard time. Hopefully, they're currently teammates, but Ronhard will race for another team since Ghost did race his way for us. So let's see if we can see maybe MP, or maybe we'll see, I don't know, maybe one of the Campos score points here. It's up to him. Or Trident, maybe. So he's still behind upstage. I believe he'll get this move into the hangar straight. Let's see.
Side by side. Ronhard gets it.
Ronhard gets the move done. Does he have enough time to catch the leaders of this race? Both have penalties. Crispy has 3 seconds and Adam has 3 seconds. So Ronhard doesn't necessarily need to pass Crispy. He just needs to get past Adam and stay within seconds of Crispy.
And keep it
So Ben made the same move he did on Soki, like Ronhard did on Pablo, on upstage on Pablo 2 laps earlier. Then that puts him P7, so that's 2 points for the HWA after making a mistake. So Ben showing good pace here in Silverstone, but making costly mistakes that basically remove him from the podium. Do the fastest lap here and get a good gap from Ronhard to keep this win.
Well, it's going to be hard
down,
for Ronhard to catch 5 seconds. And then along with that, Crispy is on the hard tire and has 2 seconds of penalties. But let's check out.
Oh, that does it.
It looks like Ronhard does have the fastest lap.
So that's the victory gone for Ronhard. He just got a 3-second time penalty on the last lap. And
38 seconds for Ely.
Here we come
38.
across the final corner. Across, and Crispy wins. Second podium, first win of the weekend. We have Ronhard in P2 coming across, Adam in P3 coming across the line. Upstage in P4 coming across. Upstage pushes Adam into P4. Upstage snags that last podium position. P4 goes to Adam. Great job from him. Ben Spittle's in 5th. That's a great recovery drive. 6th place was ART Pablo. Clear Wig in 7th. SLR Ferrari and SLR Ferrari in 8th, as well as in 9th. And Silky in 10th place. Did a little showboating, spinning across the line as he comes across outside of the points. But great race from everyone. Quite a bit of contact here and there, usually as we get in the sprint race, because as we know, it is a shorter race, so you have less time to make your moves. I'm sure we're going to see quite a lot of incidents here moving forward. So we're going to get the top 3 finishers from this race into the booth, and we're going to talk to them a little bit about their race, how they performed, and what was the driving factor that got them to the podium position. So we have starting off. Has everyone joined the chat?
Not yet.
They haven't been pulled in.
So I'm getting the word from Upstairs that he's not going to be able to do interviews, but I'll check. So we do have Crispy and Ronhard on the waiting list, so I'll bring them in. So we do have first, second place in our commentary booth with us.
All right, great. So I guess we'll start with our race winner, Crispy, FRA Crispy. Great job again. You finished P1 this time around, so you got a double podium this weekend. I think if there's any way to make up for your past form, this is the way to do it. You have
you love to see it, don't you, Aidan?
exceeded expectations. I do love to see it. Double podium, that's great. So
Finally
great.
did something in this league. Double win.
Double win. I thought, did you win the last one? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He did. Double win.
Look at the results, and yep, he won 2 races. Yep.
You did. Yeah,
Congrats
that's a
to
double
Crispy.
win. Wow.
I just want to
Crispy.
give a shout out to Illy because he did some science today. He got 51 seconds of penalties without being disqualified.
Good job,
I think-
Billy.
That's the most I've ever seen. So he did really well today too.
Well, nothing stands to take away any sort of victory or wins from you here, Crispy. You have done a phenomenal job this weekend in Silverstone Short. Maybe this is your track. This is the track that if you race, you will win. So great job to you. You're going to take home tons of points from this weekend. You get 40 added to your name for the championship. So congrats again. Moving on to Ronhar, finishing in second place, had quite a bit of trouble here and there with other cars, getting in contact, collisions, broken wing, had to pit for softs, and then you made up all of those positions, bringing you back up to second. Fantastic job there. You're never short of pace. And what was your thoughts there on the last few laps when you were climbing up to get that podium position? Did you think you could get first place, or were you going to settle for second in the end?
I was just settling for second because I only gained like 4 or 5 tenths a lap in the last few laps, and the gap was like 7-8 seconds, and that was pretty much impossible to gain it back. So I decided to take the team play with Upstage to try and give him the podium, and I think he got it on the last lap by like a second. So yeah.
Well, yeah,
I was
you
aiming
did a
for
great job.
P2.
You also secured the fastest lap, which gets you 2 extra points. So you're going home with 14 points from that sprint race. So well done. And I would talk to the third place driver, but third place driver is not able to be present. So thank you guys for the clean racing, and thanks for racing with ease.